My panelists
set up the story. He could have just said, "I agree."
He could have, but he really want to get his point in. You've got your points across. You both think VP is going to take this. Let's see if Nip can give us our first three-game series of the playoffs as we head into game number 2.
Oh, thank you, KP, and thank you, T-Gov, as well, for making sure that the viewers want to stay tuned in for some reason. Because I wouldn't want to watch this game. Holy crap, they're going to get stomped. Trent, how you doing, man?
Wow. I mean, I kind of agree the lanes look a little bit scary. Supreme, another game where he's going to have to carry a pretty heavy load. And very curious to see what our laning setup is. So this is the decision then. Okay, so they're setting more playing mid.
Yeah.
This seems a little bit better because I agree with what Kyle said about like the side lanes looked a little bit scary if you were going to have like Morph on one side lane and then Axe on the other. Because like Axe, we've all seen, sometimes he doesn't like pop off like crazy and then he has to farm up that blink and like one more item to like feel sort of good in the game. And then there was going to be a ton of pressure on this Monkey King to like make a bunch of rotations around and everything. But if Supreme can hold his own here, then maybe they'll get off to a little bit of a better start than expected.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing. I was maybe being a little bit facetious when I was saying that, but it does feel like, particularly playing Morph if you got off to a bad start in this game would just be horrific, right? Like Reaper's Sight, they're gonna have a Spirit Vessel. Life is gonna be hard in a lot of ways for this Morph lane. That doesn't necessarily change too much, but at least he gets a chance at being off to a decent start going up against this Necropost. We'll have to see.
Battle begins.
He's crazy. He got pummeled here. Gonna take a lot of damage. Does he live? Still has an Earth Spike.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that Rezo just ran. Rezo was just so confident here that Zayat could clean it up, I guess.
And it looks like he was probably right. The slowdown comes. The Nether Blast punches. Right clicks needs one more hit from the boar. Is going to be able to land that one. And Zayat's still chasing, but finally Seneko going to back out. Does he send that boar in all the way?
Oh, nice XP. All worth it in the end.
True enough. Well, Supreme going up against no one. We'll see how this one works out. Gonna try and see if he can out CS him, but it's gonna be pretty consistent harassment coming from the Necro, which is really annoying.
This matchup doesn't seem like it would be that terrifying, but it's no one, which would just like instill fear in me the whole time if I was Supreme. Like I feel like it'd be so much harder to min-max versus no one compared to other players. You know?
Right.
Because you're trying to like push to the limit with your lasting and everything is more playing and make sure you've got all this high damage and stuff, but I guess it is a percent health decay. That's very good news for Morphling, right? It's obviously kind of obnoxious because he'll just lower his HP bar to like a super low amount, so he's taking less and less damage, and then he's got all the shenanigans that he can perform with the attribute ship. So maybe if there's nothing long range in mid, he'll be fine.
I gave Newell. You've just achieved first blood. Thanks and have fun.
Not the way they did. NIP wanted that one to start. I was watching up top where it looked like Seneko missed a stun and actually doesn't have any more mana left, and it's taking a lot of harassment from these boars.
I am a bit curious about the Lion pick. I mean, Lion versus Ember makes sense. I feel like that's a pretty go-to like pub strategy, this idea of just like trying to get yourself a hex. We even still discuss it sometimes in pro matches, but I feel like there's probably a decent reason Lion doesn't really pop up. He just doesn't offer a whole lot in the lane. He does okay when there's someone with high kill potential. And to be fair, he does have a Monkey King who's like a mid laner for a reason, right? He can be very aggressive and sort of bully people, so maybe this will work out. But Lion gets into this weird like pressure to roam and get finger kills in the early game too. And you're playing into a Pugno, which is not fun. I'm sure any of you Lion players out there have experienced that one before, since Pugno is fairly popular versus Lion.
Yeah, just the big old ward hitting you in the backside. Really frustrating.
50 mana cost at level 18. Oh yeah.
Right. Well, and the other thing too, though, is like you also start playing against an Orc who just has his W, which completely negates everything that you do, pretty much.
Yeah. Doesn't even need his ulti.
Right. Well, so far so good for no one. 14-5 versus 9-1. Supreme needing to sort of stay survivable here, but the pressure keeps on coming. He's trading these hits off with the Necrophos in the mid lane. I will say it's really hard to hear Necro's voice and see the little parrot. That messes with me. I don't know. Feels very shockingly strange.
That was not yours.
The axe?
You worried it's not Necrophos or something here? Like an episode of Scooby-Doo?
Thanks,
You're gonna
BT.
take off the mask and it's someone else? Oh my god, it's Viper! It's the other green thing.
I mean, you look at his eyes and it's just very disconcerting. You know, this Necrophos parrot eyes. Look at him. It's creepy
like,
looking.
Is it a mask or did a parrot eat Necrophos and put on his clothes? Is that basically the question?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's where I'm feeling. Well, nonetheless, he's having a really good time against some more. Charlie counts up to 4 on resolution. They're going to turn now onto Zayats with the Earth Spike. Don't really care about that Nether Ward. One more punch would have been enough from the Monkey King, but Charlie didn't get in range. Is he in trouble?
Stream is insane. He's just like double mangling right in his face and
Dire's
walking at
middle
him.
tower is under attack.
Oh man, no one is just so annoying to lane against, dude. This guy.
Yeah. Well, because he knows that that the Morph's going to be super low right now, so he's like moving forward to get the Heartstopper aura on him. Is at 1 HP. But there could be a Heartstopper kill in this game. Bottom lane, LTW, forced back by Saberlight and Era. The Axe so far 16-0. In spite of that earlier death, his Era is going to get rooted, going to get punched, and going to get killed. In turn, though, LTW, he's getting ran at by Saberlight, does not have another battle hunger for another 4 seconds. That's going to keep the Ember alive.
Haste.
I can't believe there's only been 2 kills. Like, everyone's just like super low across the map. Well, mostly just the mid lane, I guess all I've really been watching. But Saberlight, he's not having like a terrible start. He's top of his team. Unfortunately, there are 3 Radiant heroes ahead of him currently. All 3 VP cores, just like last game, ahead of the very start of this game. If he does get his items going early, it still doesn't even look like that great of an Axe game, unfortunately, because they picked it so early.
Yeah.
I don't really see any of those like key heroes you want to start focusing down, and like let's say you jump someone, there's just a lot of stuff that can happen. Like you might get sight, there's gonna be just general Necrophos heals, there's gonna be Oracle saves, you might get roared, there could be a Yules because there's an Ember in this game.
But I'm worth so much more.
It's not a great one for him, definitely. And on top of that, he's also not having like a dominant lane stage as you would want. As gonna try and salve up, run away, a couple more punches. I've seen this story before. You know, we got the
familiar.
One more Nether Blast maybe and a punch. Seneko gonna drop.
You were just taking up space.
So in the meantime, Ember did get pushed all the way back to home, so he had to TP back there and refill his bottle afterwards, which gave Solo a little bit more free time for himself as getting onto the Axe, but can't really do much to him here.
Mid lane, no one is also taking the edge there. He got 6 first, but Supreme manages to get to 6 as well, without dying. Not that it helps that much in this matchup.
What did you learn?
They need to be careful on Supreme here, as they do have 6 on no one. He's looking for that scythe. If he gets a chance, he's going to throw it out there. Supreme needs to back up. He can't really come and contest this that easily.
Yeah, it's nice.
Ink Swell. Chase for no one. He's able to back away. Nicely done by no one. Yeah, they needed that help though. They need these rotations because otherwise no one's just going to bully Supreme out of this lane.
Oh yeah, if you get that Arcane, he's going to walk at him and start spamming the pulse and just freely throw it aside. Even if he doesn't get the kill, you know, he's just going to be like constantly worried about it.
Yeah.
Charlie has just been jumping at these boars and farming these up top, knowing that he doesn't really have a great way to kill Rezo.
Well, and if he's not careful, that level 6 rotation could turn really far south for him. That's another round of the Phantoms of Embrace down bottom. They're just spamming some souls with this Arcane and Scythe used mid.
Oh, man.
No one.
That was costly.
Dude, you know right now that like Era's like, dude, I
Dire's
just left.
middle
What
tower
happened?
is under attack.
I was just thinking the Morphling, and then you look at the other lanes, you're like, if they could just be coming, that was a 400 damage
The
site.
stench of death is upon you.
That tip hurts. That tip hurts. No one is a good alt chatter. It's
That's a great voice line.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. The stench of
Dire's
death is
top
upon
tower
you.
is under attack.
Or is he just water? So I guess he would smell because of the evaporation.
Yeah. Let's
Dire's
explore this
middle
more.
tower is under attack.
You would think it might be salty. I always assumed it was ocean water. I feel like he likes to roam around a lot.
Oh,
He's
Supreme is
trapped in
salty,
the
right?
lake.
You're not wrong. He's very
Yeah,
salty.
Exactly.
It's a 2,000 gold lead. All 3 lanes are being won. 3,000 gold lead. All 3 lanes are being won by Virtus Pro right now, and it's not particularly close mid. Jeez.
No, I don't know if this has worked out any better than the side lanes or worse. Like if they had just put the morph there, I guess probably just worse. So
Yeah.
this is probably still the best case scenario.
Oof. All right, some royal jelly. Get yourselves a
Radiant
snack. You need to heal back
scanning.
up with this one. Saberlight is able to retreat back and farm up to the jungle a little bit here. I wonder if he can make a rotation. Like, it feels like they need something to turn this.
Yeah, and they know that. Virtus Pro are already scanning because like the Grimstroke's been missing, the Axe been missing, and no one just scanned right here too. So it's like, all right, they're probably up to something right now. Thinking they might be smoking towards them or something.
Oh, and no one got an Ocean Heart. This is actually the most value Ocean Heart game I've ever seen. Like, you know that no one just wants to sit in the river and be able to bully back Supreme.
Yeah, not wrong. Oh, Oracle TP top. They're gonna try and make a play.
Okay, Resolution 6 doesn't have the mana right now, though. Still needs a little bit more, about 15 mana, but it doesn't matter. He's just gonna run at Charlie.
Yeah.
Moving in.
They should have went on Seneko, I think, because he had already bound the strike. Maybe that wasn't communicated. Seneko was free, but you want the core kill. I guess that's basically all the balance there is to it.
Well, and if they had Roar, then it would have been pretty easy. And, well, in fact, actually, you get the root for a second there. Roar,
Killing spree.
okay.
Own it.
Well, they'll take that kill and force Charlie away. 5-0.
There is something wrong with their team to speak. Maybe the pause didn't fix it.
Roar, rather.
Scythe, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was honestly. Bottom lane. They find themselves the Emperor.
Shaved in
He
searing
does have
heat.
remnants, so he manages to get the jump away. That's going to keep him from getting dove. And LTW will be back in a second. Back mid. No one just keeps the bully on. Although Seneco's rotating over. Level 7 on Supreme. The Grimstroke here as well. He's going to try and live. He's in the river, getting a lot of regen. I don't know if they're going to be able to bring him down. He's still living through this one. And now Ember's showed up too. And LTW on Supreme. Rooted it for the moment. Need to switch back over into Strength Storm. And he's still keeping aggro on the Era. They move over for Solo as well.
Dominating
Dive
performance.
forward with
Own
that
it.
one long duration stun as the double remnants come down, but they missed onto Era. Nonetheless, the gank does not work for NIP, and it goes south.
Radiant's bottom tower is
if
under
they
attack.
kept the outpost.
Dire's
in the
top
bottom lane
tower
of
is
things.
under attack. Dire's top
Solo
tower
took the tower
is
mid.
fortified.
Get them.
Taste.
Unbelievable. Down bottom. Solo, LTW, they run into Saberlight now, and this game does not appear to be getting easier for NIP, who are losing hero after hero. The taunt comes out, TP away, not going to be enough damage there to take down the Axe.
Yeah,
Dire's
I don't know
top
what
tower is under
Saberlight
attack.
does. Like, he needs to sync up with Charlie, which is, it looks like that's what they were just trying to do because Charlie had TP down bottom to the outpost. But now they missed that kill, and Saberlight has to go home. So now they're going to try and, like,
That's a
smoke.
refuse
Oh, they are
scope.
smoking. They already have level 6.
Dire's
All right,
structures
here we go.
are fortified.
The Morphling bait.
Oh, they're moving. They're trying to find Pugna. Zayat drops the ward down. They try and turn onto him. Another blast comes out. They still have Roar available. Roar now on a
Dire's
Saberlight.
middle
They
tower
jump
is
forward.
under
Still
attack.
have Reaper Sight available in one, but they can't quite get in range. They take off the Phantom's Embrace. Try and run down Saberlight. Chase coming as ILTW is on the hunt. Has the slight chains in just a second. He wants to find him. Gets the connection. Gets the burn down. Not enough for the kill.
There's not even an Oracle here to, like, back things up. He's just down bottom getting some farm for himself, and Charlie can't even contest him. He's a level 7 Oracle versus a level 8 Monkey King.
Dude, Lion is broke as a joke. That dude has 650 gold to his name. He's got a wand and a dream. this is rough. Oh my God.
He needs the smokes just for the move speed.
Dire's middle
He's not even
tower
trying
is
to
under
hide.
attack.
Jesus. At least
Radiant
Era
are
is
scanning.
almost 6, and then he can maybe do some double finger
Dire's
action or
top
something.
tower is under
But
attack.
I don't know. This is feeling really tough. Necro and Blade Mail too.
You know, I think this is how you would walk if you had all these giant immortals on, though. They're all so clunky and, like, gaudy.
Dire are
It's
scanning.
hideous.
Oh, they're waiting.
Kill me.
I can't move.
Radiant's bottom tower
doesn't look
is under
happy.
attack.
Saberlight up top. He's just gonna get pummeled. Tries to TP out yet again. Gonna get rooted. The life drain is there from Zayats. He went for a very ambitious dunk, but
Radiant's
was not
bottom
enough.
tower has fallen.
6,000 gold lead at 12 minutes. 7-0. Virtus Pro just look really good at Dota.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is painful. I feel like you've missed, like, there was one window
Dire's
for some
top
plays
tower
between
is
like the
under
Axe
attack.
and the Monkey King and the Lion, and we've missed that window, and now we're moving into just the scary times of Ember is very far-reaching.
No one, look at him. He's just chasing Supreme around the map. He is just a right-click, hands-off keyboard, running away now. Did they get the courier kill?
Now your courier.
Dire's turret has been killed.
Please leave, Zidane. Take our courier.
Charlie was dying.
I'll
He was
you.
killing.
Barely able to get out there. LTW heads back towards mid, able to live.
I had a regen rune too. How convenient.
Jeez.
Whew.
Oh no.
Supreme.
Living? Jason? Ooh, missed up the chain. It's okay, nobody saw. Roar, up top. They find Saberlight yet again. And he is going to be killed. Drops the GG before he dies.
Red to the tower.
Dire's
Not
middle
official,
tower
ladies
is
and
under
gentlemen.
attack.
We don't count those.
No.
Maybe we should in this circumstance. I'm not sure. Yeah, but when's the last time y'all ever seen a
Dire's
shutout?
top tower
That's
is
my
under
question.
attack.
It's been a hot minute, you know?
It's been a while.
That's pretty much what I'm aiming for at this point.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I don't really...
Dire's middle
The
tower
problem I'm
is under
seeing is
attack.
like I don't know what, like Supreme has gone for this Mask of Madness or Morbid Mask, right? To just try and like farm AFK in the jungle and catch back up. But Virtus Pro are like blocking his jungle or like keeping control over it. He doesn't have any camps to farm. And now, are they gonna go high ground? Are they that insane? Doesn't matter.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What necros are these? Necro 3s?
Radiant
yeah, okay.
structures are fortified.
Going for it. They clip the wave as well, keeping control of it. This is gonna be a tier 3 tower down in 15 minutes. Monkey King off on the side. They realize he's over here.
They're in behind.
They're trying to chase. Wraparound, it's coming. The high ground. The Reaper Sight comes out, trying to take out the Element and the Embersphere. They make it happen. Jumps back in
This is Gabe
immediately.
Newell.
LTW's
Thanks
back
for
in
playing Dota
his
2.
as they will
Double
take down that
Dire's top
tier
tower
3
has
tower.
fallen.
So they lose 2, immediately back into the fray though.
This guy's got plans. I don't know if they got like a CSGO match later or something, but
Radiant's
they're just
middle tower
like,
is
hey,
under
they're buying
attack.
back. They're coming back high ground. There's no rush here. They definitely could just chill out a little.
Dominating performance.
Feeling it.
Oh my god. That was costly.
Dire's
Off the
top
blade
tower
mail
is under
punch in the towers. They are not leaving. They got
Dire's
sustained
top
for
tower is
days.
It is so hard to do this versus like the super low respawn timers at this point in the game. That just shows like how far ahead these guys. I mean, look at the Beastmaster and the Necrophos' net worth.
Yeah.
They are so fat.
Oh god. And there's just not an answer. And that's with no one floating 3,000 gold. Like, it's also just the heroes that they have and what they have in turn. Roar comes out, they're going to blow up Saberlight yet again, trying to fight down. He is a false promise. No one uses it, and now he's living through everything. They drop it out. Monkey King ulti trying to take down the solution. They will kill him off, but no one finds another kill. Healed back up to full. Now they're trying up on the north.
Mega
On the
kill.
Saberlight, back from the dead again, and then sent
Dire's
back
top
again.
barracks are under
This guy
attack.
is cosplaying Lion.
Dire's structures are fortified.
As it is a 9,000 gold lead, 14-4. It's not a shutout, but it's about as close as you can get to it.
They pulled the goalie, I think. You know, they let a few in.
Dire's top
There's the
barracks
finger. Can they get the
has
kill in time? They do.
Have they overextended on no one? Or is he just going to kill literally everybody? And
They're
then he
unstoppable.
comes back in, Seneca's dead. They lose Era. Supreme, the only one on the team left alive. And it looks like finally, with the 2 supports dead, Virtus Pro are going to take their foot off the neck of NIP for a moment.
What a brutal siege.
Diffuse gold given.
Yeah, man.
I don't remember last time I saw a team buy back and stick around for like 14-minute racks. That was pretty fun to watch. I approve.
Yeah.
They don't even have like
Dire's
great
middle
building
tower
hitters. I
is
mean, they have
under attack.
Beastmaster, which is fine, but usually this kind of stuff you see with like,
Radiant
you know,
are scanning.
I guess Pugna counts too. It's only level 2 Nether Blast though. It's not some crazy like rush down mid Pugna strat. It's just the sustain, the auras,
Dire's
everything
middle
building
tower
together.
has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Beastmaster type of play style that you normally want to see. And, you know, I think we were hoping to see last game, but it doesn't end up working out. And they've got the heals now coming in for the Necropose.
Radiant's
Throw everything that
bottom
you can
tower
onto
is
that
under
one.
attack.
He lives through it, holding onto the pipe and that blade mail. And they've got the Oracle behind him. They're going to pressure for round 2. Seneco's got to be careful here. Can't afford to get caught out. They need him.
They see Charlie coming on this ward behind them. He might get picked off.
In the meantime, you just look up top Saberlights. Don't worry, guys. I'm getting my blink dagger. Don't worry about me.
Oh, they know he's going for this creep wave.
Yeah.
But they're a little bit too slow.
Don't want to chase. And Charlie's away. So NIP doing the right thing. Split pushing for all their worth. They have to do this.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah, there's
attack.
not a whole lot else. I mean, Virtus Pro, if they wanted, could like start thinking about Roche and stuff, but again, it's only 18 minutes in, and they don't have the best Roche lineup, and they're already so far ahead. They've already proven they don't really care about death.
Dude,
Only for your structures.
They don't even take the structures that fast. They're just doing it with force of will at this point. They'll kill the Necro, or rather the Helm of the Dominator creep, but
Dire's
still
middle
tier 3 tower
tower
goes
has
down. That's the
fallen.
second one
Radiant's
at 18 and a
bottom
half
tower
minutes.
is
As
under
Virtus
attack.
Pro going to stick around. There's still a
Dire's
tier 1
middle
tower down
barracks are
bottom.
under
They do not care.
Dire's
Rain
middle
Tracks is dead.
barracks has fallen.
They're about to lose the melee one afterwards as well. Heals coming through. Still Saberlight, AFK jungling, trying to get towards that blink dagger. This dude is smooth, just hitting the medium camp.
It feels like such a hard game where you're just getting stomped, and you know they're making the wrong play about going high ground, but then they're just
Dire's middle
outplaying the
barracks
hell out of
has
you
fallen.
anyway.
They're melee barracks. Charlie, what a god.
There you go.
Thanks, be
Found
to
the
you.
play. It's a power move, you know.
Yeah. I don't need this.
Zayat
Dire
makes the
are
brilliant
scanning.
call to let's push this lane.
Yeah.
The one with the oh, that's a roar. He gets the shit back in time though.
Okay, living. Trying to get away. Life drains there, though, and, well, the more flames done. That was costly. Man, Virtus Pro just have no chill right now. 20 minutes, and they are, like, they don't even want to leave to push out this lane. They just want to keep them in their base.
Guys, I'm 700 gold away from Blink. Just hold on. Few more creep waves and Saberlight is in. And remember, Axe can turn all this damage back on you, right? You know, all those right clickers like Necrophos.
Comforting
Right,
wound
yeah, and
of
particularly she
regeneration.
gets decracked. It's really good.
I'll take that.
So they're going to take down the Vision, feeding a little bit more gold back over to Solo. And, well, they're going to get another glyph in a little bit when their tier 1 tower dies. It's, you know, there's things like that. Saberlight, he does get an Imp Claw, so he's also getting some neutral items along the way.
There you go. Helping the team.
I shall repay.
Gotta do what they gotta do.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Game
attack.
is super hard. 17-5, 12,000 gold lead. They finish up Vlad's now, also on top of the Necro Book and the Helm of the Dominator.
Dire's
All I
bottom
remember
tower
is I
has
was
fallen.
promised a comeback when they started going high ground by T-Governor a little bit. Like, there would be this delayed comeback, so that
Dire's
must be
bottom
pretty
tower is
soon.
under
They've
attack.
gone high ground twice now, and it didn't happen then. So it must be on this next one. I can't
Dire's
wait to see how
bottom
they pull
tower
that
has
off.
fallen.
All right, let's see if Tigo's like, oh, they sold an item.
The
Axe has a
blink,
blink.
there it is. Oh my god.
Look at Saberlight.
Radiant's
He's
middle tower
never
is
been more
under
ready
attack.
for anything in his life.
Radiant
They've got the
are
Finger of
scanning.
Death, only level 1. The scan comes. Radiant realize that they're getting wrapped around on, and
Okay.
they're thinking about just running at him. Oh, Seneko, get away. It wasn't meant to be. And the lowly Pugna forces the rest of the back. Reaper Sight comes out. They're going to blow it to bring it in for the kill. Not quite. Charlie's taking a lot of damage. The heal comes out. Solo forced to false promise himself. But in the meantime, Axe dies with nothing being done. The heal comes through onto Oracle. He lives through the finger. GG is called. They did not stand a chance. And man, you know, sometimes this just happens.